One of the things that surprised me most about Grailgram and the way people are using it since I've launched it is just how much people are using Grailgram and how often. And I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. I had hoped people would use it, but I've been blown away by how often people use it. And it seems to be almost addictive in that when I go into the logs, of course, I can't see the actual words people are putting in, but I can see when people are logging on and how many words they check at a time. And it's amazing to see that people are logging on regularly during the day and using it for short snippets of text sometimes and then long snippets of text sometimes. And what looks like what's happening is that it's actually becoming addictive to write in Irish. And I suppose there's almost a sense of a dam bursting or a damba ag brisha when you start writing in Irish with confidence. And, I'm a native speaker, comfortable enough speaking Irish, but for many years there, I wasn't comfortable writing in Irish. I wasn't sure of my spelling, I wasn't sure of my grammar, and I certainly wouldn't publish anything without asking someone else to check it first. And what's changed now with Irish writing is all these computer based resources and web based resources that mean we can actually write in Irish with confidence. So I talked a bit about this recently in another video, and it's been amazing to listen to some of the reaction that people have given me about that because that's been holding back the Irish language for a long time, I think, is this idea that we couldn't write anything or publish anything unless it was perfect. And we're never going to get to perfection. So a lot of people simply weren't writing as much as they would have liked to. But what's different now is that we can get to almost perfect, or certainly without any clangers in there, without any basic bothoon. And that means that, we can use tools like Folklore and Microsoft SwiftKey and Grailgram and Tangled and all these other tools that are there, and Greesh as well. And in combination, keep them open in a tab on our web browser in different tabs and switch between them and between what we're writing. And we can even do this on our phones to some extent as well. And it means that we can be confident that our spelling is right. We can be pretty confident that our grammar is right, or at least that our basic grammar is right, that the shavings are in the right place and the urus are there too. And what that means is that we can actually, post a tweet, send an email, and do it knowing that we won't automatically get something back with lots of red ink on it, metaphorically saying that we made a mistake and that we were wrong. And that becomes kind of addictive then when you actually start writing and start getting positive feedback back instead of this negative feedback that we're so used to in terms of corrections. Culturally, that's happened a lot with Irish writing over the years. So we're at a new place now, I think, for the language where we can actually write with confidence. And it's just been amazing to see the repeated use, this almost addicted use, I mean, in the best possible sense of the word, of people using Grailgram in particular, where I can see the stats. And, it's clear as well from how many visits a month that folklore.ie gets as well, that people are using these resources over and over again. And they're using them every time to improve and correct what they're writing. And over time, of course, it becomes automatic then to either use these tools or to internalize the correct spelling or the correct grammar. So one of the things that happens with Grailgram, for example, is that it kind of guides you through where an uru should be or a shevu should be, and that means that the next time you are writing that sentence, you'll kind of half remember that rule and you'll get it right first time. So that Gregor won't need to correct you on that. The next time I might correct you on something else. But I suppose what I've been blown away by is, you know, how many words and how often. So how many words people have been checking and how often they've been checking those words. And what I'd love to hear from you now is, how much Irish do you write every day or every week or every month? So I'm curious about the word count now. How many words of Irish do you write every day or every week or every month? So let me know in the comments or reply to my email wherever you're watching this video. And if it's on YouTube, there'll be a comment section. If it's on my blog, there's a comment section. Or if you can just hit reply to one of my emails as well to let me know. So I'm just really curious to hear, you know, are you writing more often Irish these days? And specifically, how many words, approximately, are you writing in Irish? Céimid focal atá scríbe go rialta as Gaeilge. So, yeah, Sinead an tatan seo, gur mí matas fechnar an bhí seán, agus peáit bhfuil tú an tatan seo chur ceann le pór agus méir le néir chlár. Slán.